Hey guys, the light is really cool right now. So I thought, number one, I'd let you know, I posted the replay of the Zoom link today. It is underneath the video with the pinned as a comment. So you have to go to click on the video and click on the comment section. Look for the pinned comment with the 7 pink hands. I also got to see the horses today. So I'm going to do my summary video. It's about 4:37. Hope you're having a good weekend. Oops, picked the wrong link. Thank you for your prayers, guys. I feel it. I feel like I'm getting better. So, here's a summary for the Iraqi dinar. So, here you go. I thought the light was really cool, so I thought I'd go ahead and do this because I believe miracles are afoot. Mark Z says, I believe we are just waiting on the real effective exchange rate right now. The question is, what are they waiting on for timing? I hear from banking contacts, the government contacts, a Ministry of Finance contact in Iraq, that they just need the announcement of the real effective exchange rate. So we wait for the real effective exchange rate, and then it will float up. Mark Z said, not necessarily if the rate is high enough, and we believe it will come in higher and not float. We believe the rear is coming in strong. No matter what happens, don't worry. Tune into my channel. It'll say the time is now live, and we'll discuss it. We may do an off-book Zoom immediately. So please subscribe, tap the bell if you want my notifications. God's given me strategies to help you with this. And then Pimpy said, this is from the World Bank Data Bank. Real effective exchange rate is a nominal effective exchange rate and measure of the value of a currency against the weighted average of several foreign currencies divided by a price denominator or index of cost. Iraq already reports a real effective exchange rate. They report it all the time. It's reported to the IMF regularly. That's Pimpy's perspective. What do you think? Yada says, we are practically sitting on it. All things in Iraq are in place. Markets are set to explode with the increasing spending in Iraq, and the rear is about to be seen before April 1st of 24. What do you think? Do you think it's happening this weekend? Wait and see. Militiaman said, the 15th of April. I'll tell you this most likely what Sudani Lalak, all those folks in the Ministerial Council of Economics, they're working their tails off to make sure they're ready. If not done well before al-Sudani shows. Because if he's coming to town and he wants bargaining chips, I'm pretty sure a real effective exchange rate is going to be one of those bargaining chips. Having a currency more valuable than the US dollar is going to be better when he comes to negotiate with whoever is in control. What do you think? Comment down below. Mountain Goat. I know it's been a very long road for us investors, but we will get to the end of this, and we can now see the writing on the wall. We must follow the 2011 plan, and it's going to lead us to the RV whenever that occurs. We can see now their next step. We can clearly see it's very, very close, according to the interview with Salih. Frank 26, Minister of Finance in Washington, D.C. He's not here to see the President of the United States. He's there to deal with the exchange rate of the country, not with the American dollar. Again, Mark Z, we do have some reports for some bankers, and they were requested not to leave their area this weekend. That's a bit of a change. Even his redemption center contact in Virginia is hearing that they have to stay within a 2-hour traveling distance this weekend, even though it's Easter weekend. Mark Z just thinks that's interesting. So do I. Wolverine, there's a lot happening right now. The process has started, and we will have a beautiful week coming up. We need the notifications for Tier 4B, and we are sure to get this weekend. We are that close. Frank 26, we are in the mode of anticipation. We're not in the mode of study. There's no more files to crack. We're sitting here waiting for them. And the big thing I'm waiting for is this announcement that all the restrictions have been lifted. But if it's only on one bank, it's a lot closer than we realize. Funlu was pointing out that it's disingenuous to try to say that Iraq only has a net worth of 16 trillion dinars. Those calculations do not account for many factors like tourism and monumental gold deposits that are never spoken of, port revenues, tariffs, etc. Again, they're positioned between the East and the West. That's why the Belt and Road Initiative, China's initiative, Iraq is so key there. That's why all these other countries are looking to, are right now already investing in Iraq. Even in our own country, GE has signed contracts. There's so much going on. And this is Bruce. First of all, sanctions with one of our U.S. banks were dropped by Iraq. We dropped sanctions on Iraq, I think about 3 or 4 days ago. Everything's clear from that point of view. That's Bruce. Walking stick. the $228 trillion budget is going to turn into 22 billion dinars at a 1-to-1 rate with the lower notes. Militiaman, when people suggest they're going to lop the currency, ask them about that. How is a country that's worth 16 to 17 trillion with no inflation is going to lop their currency? And that would be allowed by the IMF, the Bank for International Settlements, the World Trade Organization, the U.S. Treasury. Why would they be able to just erase the value of their currency when the U.S. Treasury holds, let's say, 7, 9, 10 trillion dinar? That is what's in the news. That this is what's reality. That's not going to happen. They're going to take the 3 zeros off of the exchange rate. Everybody that has any sense in their own mind agrees with that. Marxy says, some say it's happening now and some say May. People are bouncing back and forth. What do you think? Comment down below. People are thinking all sorts of things. I know the good Lord, the Holy Spirit, told me it was done. And he gave me the strategies, the pre-RV, the post-RV, and the exchange day strategies. If you want that, I will put the information down below where you can email me to get that for a mere $55. I can email it to you. You can listen to it. You can absorb it this weekend and then be prepared so you can negotiate the best rate that you can possibly get when this comes out, no matter where it comes out and no matter where it floats, okay? If you need that kind of scripts and what to say and how to negotiate as if you were a financial person, then you can easily email me for that information. That's available. It's a recorded Zoom that I did that I would love to share with you so you can be prepared. And then Mountain Goat, he says, but slow down, cowboy. I did not yet say reinstatement. This is going to be the first, it's going to be first an in-country revaluation. We don't actually know the next program rate revaluation, but we do know with certainty it must be over $1. So he says, we're not going to exchange at this rate anyway. This is Mountain Goat. Later, after the reinstatement, if you live in the U.S., you'll get the U.S. rate. If Canada, you get the Canadian rate. What he's saying is it's going to vary depending on what you're exchanging it into. The U.S., the Canadian dollar, wherever you live, you're going to exchange your Iraqi dinar into that local currency because that's what you spend in that country. Like if you're going to buy a house here, you wouldn't buy it in Iraqi dinar. You'd buy it in U.S. dollars. So, again, just subscribe, tap the bell, and I go into all that. I do live coffee and conversations. If you have any questions, you can always get into the live chat and ask me any questions live every morning. Coffee and conversations. I'll talk to you tomorrow on the next live. So God bless you. I'm praying this in. I hope you will join me. I hope you appreciate these quick summaries. I'm the only one who does it, and I'm the only one who's not AI, right? God bless. Have a great day. Thank you for your prayers for my quick and speedy healing. God bless. Bye.